What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And it may be Christmas Eve and I may still have wrapping to do, but news is still coming out when it comes to Lenovo, and they've got some more leaks here when it comes to the AMD Ryzen Legion Go S, Ryzen Z2 Go, some stuff here that we're going to read about in the new video cards article. So I just want to take a quick look at this. It'll be kind of a quick and dirty video. We'll go through, look at this article, wrap it up, and then I can get back to wrap. And hopefully you guys are having a great holiday out there whenever you're seeing this, and I'm really excited for the CES event coming up in a couple weeks where we'll officially get some of these products. But let's take a look at this article from Video Cards about the Lenovo Go S and the Windows version of this device. We covered the SteamOS version in a video not too long ago on here. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, over here on the article, Lenovo Legion Go S has been leaked. AMD Ryzen Z2 Go with Zen 3 and RDNA 2 and up to 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM. So Lenovo is preparing 3 Legion Go gaming handhelds. I think everybody's pretty much aware of that at this point. We're going to get the Legion Go 2, the actual next generation, like Z1 Extreme type removable controllers device. We're going to get a white, it looks like, Legion Go S Windows device, which will be much less expensive and less powerful, and the black Legion Go S SteamOS device, which will also be less expensive and less powerful than the Legion Go 2. But that's what it looks like so far. Let's get into the rest of this article anyway, talking about this white Legion Go S version. All right, so it goes on to say it is now confirmed that Lenovo has 3 gaming systems in the Legion Go series, all of which are set to be announced at CES 2025 in 2 weeks. The company has experienced massive leaks recently, and today's disclosure is perhaps the most significant one of the systems. There's been a ton of information the past month to 6 weeks coming out on these Legion Go's. Really leaks all the way back into August as well. But yeah, definitely been a lot of information coming out on these for a while. The new look focuses on the Legion Go S. As a reminder, Lenovo is also set to launch the Legion Go 2 and the Legion Go S Steam Edition, which of course these names are all not official. And Legion Go S in Glacier White appears to be the window-based system, while the model with a gray color scheme is likely the SteamOS version, which again we covered in a past video here recently. So the early information shared by Lenovo confirmed several key features, starting with the Ryzen Z2 GO APU. I'm guessing that's what's looking like what they're going to call this. Go may be exclusive to Lenovo Go systems. It is claimed that it will feature Radeon 800M graphics, suggesting AMD is making some changes to its iGPU naming scheme. It has also been confirmed that the system will include Zen 3 cores and RDNA 2 graphics, which align with the AMD Rembrandt APU Ryzen 6000 series, although it should say Zen 3 Plus in this case. So yeah, I know we're looking at, there's like 3 versions of the Z2 chips coming out, and 2 of them are based on like the Z2, and then there's one that is based off of the more powerful Z2 Extreme, which is supposed to be Zen 5 and RDNA 3. If I remember right from when we went over that. So the Legion Go S is confirmed to feature dual USB 4 and Legion True Strike controllers and trigger switches. It does not, however, have detachable controllers like the 2023 Legion Go system, which of course that will be in the full-blown Legion Go 2, our next generation of the Z1 Extreme Legion Go we have now. I'm really excited to get my hands on that model. These less expensive models are very interesting, and I think they're going to be important for the market as Lenovo tries to expand, maybe having SteamOS and Windows both in a less expensive device, and then the Legion Go 2 in the more expensive. But it's going to be hard to get a hold of all these. So it says the Legion Go S 8ARP1 specs would be the Ryzen Z2 Go and 8-core Zen 3 Plus, the GPU being a Radeon 800M series RDNA 2 base, the display being a 1920 by 1200 120 Hz 500 nit with a 512 gigabyte or 1 terabyte PCI Express Gen 4 NVMe, and memory at 16 or 32 gigabytes LPDDR5X. So it looks like we'll probably have some options when it comes to ordering the RAM and the storage capacity, which is most likely going to be the options that help you get this down to a more budget-friendly price when you base it off of a 512 16 gig. All right, checking out the rest of what we've got here. The leak specifications confirm that the system will feature an 8-inch Lenovo Pure Sight screen with a 16:10 aspect ratio and 120 Hz refresh rate. It is said to offer an ultra-vibrant and immersive experience through 100% sRGB color accuracy and the 500 nits of brightness. And we've got some pictures here we can kind of go through what they have here. It looks like, you know, Legion space making its way over to all these, or at least to this device, and I'm sure the next Legion Go. What else we got here? Typical our ports, volume, power button. We've got some shortcuts back here, and is this would be the sliders for the true. This is for their like for their triggers, I guess, for adjusting on those is what my assumption would be there. So I guess the next Legion Go 2 would probably have something like that on the removables as well. It's a pretty good looking device. It'll be interesting to see with that Z2 Go APU or whatever they're going to do there, what kind of performance we're going to be looking at, what kind of budget pricing for that. But anyways, the Ryzen Z2 Go based Legion Go S will be equipped with 512 gigabytes of storage and 16 gigabytes of memory by default. However, the product description confirms it will also launch with 1 terabyte of storage and even 32 gigabytes of memory. This may be in response to the MSI Claw 8 and 7A Plus, or AI Plus, which will initially only feature such configurations. I've got my MSI Claw 8-inch on pre-order. Both the 8-inch and 7-inch have the same hardware, and minus, the 8-inch has the larger screen and all that, but it's the same APU, same hardware in those 32 gigs of RAM. I'm really excited to test out that next Intel chip because the original Claw was pretty disappointing, but I think the next Claw has a lot of potential to do pretty well. And here's all the Legion Go's right here. Our original one listed out. Here's the Legion Go S that we've been reading about and taking a look at as they try to fill in what the exact specs and things are going to look like for that. And then versus the Legion Go S SteamOS, which we're not sure what that'll have. I'm assuming it'll kind of mimic the hardware of the Legion Go S Windows version, but be SteamOS. But a lot of that remains to be seen. And then, of course, the one I'm most interested in is going to be the Legion Go 2, the Z2 Extreme, the RDNA 3 and the Zen 5 and all that. That's where I really want to see how that turns out. But these devices are very interesting, especially depending on what kind of price they come out at and, what kind of performance they're going to see and that type of thing. But if they pull off the main Go 2 for the same similar pricing we have now, the $699 to $899 range, $799, something like that, and they pull off these Go S's, less powerful devices, smaller devices for the $399 to $499 range, I think it would be pretty good. But I think when you start talking about the 1 terabyte 32 gigs here, you'd probably be pushing this device up to that $599 range pretty easily with those upgrades. But that's just me taking a guess on what they want to do. They're going to have to keep those models down far enough away from the price of the other Legion Go 2, I think. But either way, they could be looking at a product line here that ranges anywhere from maybe $399 all the way up to the $899 range with all three of these devices, really covering a large portion of the market, which is what I think Legion, what Lenovo wants to come out and do here. They learned a lot from their original first device, and I think they're going to be coming out here with the SteamOS version, with the Windows versions of these devices and the different sizes and price points, and try to offer something to more of the market. So that should be interesting to see, and I'm definitely looking forward to all the details at CES in a couple of weeks. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for now. That's everything in the article. Lenovo has let me down when it comes to some of the software support the past few months, the second half of this year. However, they have started to push some more updates, so hopefully they've just been really busy and will get caught up. I'm super interested in these devices. I think they did a great job with the original Legion Go. I really like that device, and I'm looking for some refresh, refined, better versions of that. Maybe some more affordable, smaller versions like they have here. But I also want to see some really good software support from them to back these things up when they come out. So we'll see if they talked about that at all when they have these events at CES, which Microsoft and Valve will both be there for. So I'm really looking forward to covering those when they happen at CES. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.